The workshop. Damn it. Come on.
Come on!
The West Counties, present year. The old entrance to it is unmarked, an overgrown turn-off from a minor road. Hidden by the dense woodland, it's been quietly rotting all these years. Go past the gate and follow the path. You'll find what remains there. G'day everyone, it's Kurtap here with another video of me getting afraid, and today I'm going to be playing Death in a Party, Act 1, the first part of a 3-part series, with the remaining parts to be released later on. This point-and-click adventure takes you to the remains of Mannyland, a 90's theme park based on the popular character franchise Manny and Friends. The call of unresolved memories pulls you back, and now you have the key. Let's get into it. Sure, let's just go with Kurtap. Cute. Yep. Welcome back, Kurtap. Cool transition. Against better judgment, you remove the chain and gently push the gate. Its hinges creak. You loop the chain back through the door and secure it once more with the padlock, locking yourself in and anyone else out. Okay, cool. Can I move forward? Oh, wait. Do I have to read my notes first? The journey. I finally found the entrance. The forest has done a surprisingly good job at hiding anything beyond the turnoff. The front gate looks pretty much how they left it, maybe with a few more empty beer cans here and there. The lock and chain on the gate are intact and definitely the one they gave me the key for. I'm still impressed that those urban explorers found this place, broke in and had the manners to lock it back up after, with their own padlock. I did it. I got in. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, yep. Main task, explore the park, look around. Act 1 tasks, empty. Alright, cool. Items. Okay. What have I got? Your keys, wallet. Okay. It's cool. Tools, trusty flashlight. Yeah, sick. Welcome back, start a new game. God, I feel like that notification was delayed. Explore controls. Alright, Q and E, zoom in. Hold shift to run. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is cool. It's cool how it's point and click, but you can still, manually move around with the arrow keys instead of always having to, click on something to move. Sweet. Yeah, this game looks really cool. I just found it on Steam by having a little search, and yeah, the imagery is really cool. The power of nostalgia is very strong. And I love liminal feeling games, so I feel like I'm going to get sort of tension and fear, but also curiosity you get from these sort of liminal places. Okay, so this used to be a Fox tea room that mostly served sandwiches, small cakes, and generic black tea. Okay, can I go in? Ah, it's locked. Door is securely locked and won't budge. Follow the smell of fetid memories. Okay. Disc controls. Okay. Interesting. Was this like a cafe or something? What can I do? Info. I have to like right click first. The presence of the shoe doesn't trouble you. The presence of only a single shoe in a place like this begs questions that leave you feeling uneasy. Okay. Cool. I can change angles. Anything I can interact with here? No, not really. I can still use the arrow key to move around in here as well, which is cool. Caution sign. Anything else? No, alright. Nothing else for me to click in here? Music's pretty cool. Cool, I can turn around now. It's an old and slightly faded poster. Okay. Yes, I'll leave. Yeah, music's cool. It's sort of like chill sort of electronic music. I like it. Bit dreamy as well. It's cool. When open, this window would also be used to serve customers who wanted to get their purchases to go. Okay. Anything in the bin? It's an empty bin. Fair. Hopefully there'll be something in one of these bins. A bin that is empty. God, I feel like I'm sort of just getting like memories a bit of that even though in like entirely different game and style of game and stuff, but just getting feelings of that Below Benny's game I played earlier in the year, because it had the same like movement where you could only like, you know, move in a 4-directional axis. A decaying statue of Manny, the park's mascot character. Looks like a ghost sort of thing. Okay, that answers. It was a bakery I was in. I was close. I said cafe before. Should really read the signs. Okay. What we got here? Post office? Why is there a post office in a theme park? I want to... Yeah. Click the speech bubble. They used to run meet and greets here with Sally, the fictional postmaster. Of course, it was just someone in a suit. Okay, it's like a fictional post office. It's not actually meant to be a real functional post office you can use. Yep. Okay, let's have a look. A broken clock. The door feels stiff and heavy as you enter. What if I turn around? It's a broom. A wooden push broom. Anything else? No, let's turn it around. Oh, can I interact with that glass, or is that just going to be the clock again? Yeah, no. Alright. Let's go in here. You try to open the door, but it is locked. Damn. Oh, well. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Oh, maybe someone will be in this bin. No, it's an empty bin. Something tells you that there is still more to learn in this area. Looking around inside the buildings here might be helpful. Unless you like to leave anyway. Oh, is this going to take me to a new area? What do I... No. I'm still in a tutorial area. Oh, okay. Okay. Can I go and... Oh, actually, what's this building? You're not entirely sure what specifically to set this shop apart to be called the gift shop. Nearly every other shop here also sold the same items. Interesting. Can I go in? It's locked. Wait, here. Can enter. Wait, before I do that, what is it? Will it tell me? No, no idea. Let's go in. Improperly disposed of beer cans. A plastic jar. What's that? Someone's business card. Okay, weird spot to have that. Ooh, what's this? Funny looking paper. A gold-coloured coin, a bottle cap, an old jar. Oh, mushroom. A sickly mushroom. A box of empty beer bottles and cans, an old newspaper, empty crisps packet. Oh, what's that? This is one of the many signs the shop once used to advertise its wares. Okay. Oh, curtain. Oh, so what's this? A landscape photograph in a broken frame. This old cupboard seems to be stuck as you try the handles. You could try and use force to open it, or perhaps another way could be found. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll try and force the door. Ah, it worked. You're fed up with all this waiting. You muster up all of the mild frustration in your possession to wrench the door open. It works, though you startle a round spider in the process. She retreats to a corner, scrunching her legs close to her tiny body in fear. Oh, poor spider, sorry. Retro chocolate bar wrappers. What's that? A clock hand. Oh, wonder if that's from the broken clock I saw earlier. An employee notice. Dot. A very out-of-date phone book. Abandoned light bulb boxes. Okay. What's that? Cardboard box. How descriptive. It won't budge without being fed. The right size for a 20-cent coin. Can I interact with anything else? Oh, what's this? Oh, that just turns me around. Alright. Can I pick up the coin? Can take the coin. Okay. So only certain things I can... Oh, I can look at things properly. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Boy, you are slow.
I remember drawing those S things in school. Interesting. Okay, how do I get out of this view? That sort of changes everything now. Being able to, like, closely look at, like, posters and stuff. Because I was having that thought before. I was like, oh, it'd be cool if you could actually look at things in closer detail. And you can. Take all rubbish to the large bins through the back at the end of every day. Always tie bags securely. Always flatten all empty boxes before putting in the recycling bins. I don't know why I'm leaving this note. Some unknown desire compels me. If you're reading this, you're probably here to investigate too. If you value your faith in the world, even just your own well-being, then leave. Stop poking around, unless you really think you can be the one to make a difference here and bring some light to the horrors connected to this place.
Ooh, challenge accepted.
You flick through the wrinkled pages. About a third way of the through, you find a note. Mr. Paisley got wind of the empties in the post office. We all got dragged into admin, threatened us with the sack unless we told them what we knew, and we're not allowed to talk to anyone about it. Sorry, but I need this job. There's nothing else around here. They know about your spare post office key now. Might want to retrieve it before maintenance fixes the loose floorboard. Ah, okay, so I might be able to get a key for the post office. So it's in a floorboard. Okay. A loose floorboard. Okay. Keep note of that. Can I look at this? It's been many years since these brands use this style of packaging. The chocolate tastes a lot better too, although maybe you didn't know any better back then. Oh, I can pick this up. Ah, it will be for the clock, maybe. You check inside the bulb boxes. One of the boxes is empty, while the other box contains an intact build. It pleases you to see that the bulb's bayonet fitting matches the image on the box. Ah, yes, everything's in order. An old notebook. Toffee crumble, cola cubes. Very slow day, you can tell this place is shutting down soon. Ah, 1997. 6th of 697, mint imperials, quiet. 7th of 697, chocolate eclairs, humbugs, wine gums, gobstoppers, mixed bonbons, somewhat busy. 8th of 697, dead even for a Sunday. Okay. Can I do something with this box? You look inside the box to reveal a miscellany of empty sweet jars and mismatched lids. Slightly disappointed, you close the card flaps and are slightly startled as a bright shape flashes out from the edge of the box. It It's a neon sheet of thin card in the shape of a star. One of the shop's old price labels. You decide to keep it, considering it made the effort to introduce itself. It's fair. Would be in junk. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, I should be able to go up to here now and put the coin in. Do I just drag or? Oh, I just had to click on it directly. Ah, wrong coin.
Shame.
Despite breaking into an old theme park, whoever left these cans tried to have some consideration for order by gathering them in this box. Yeah, true. Fungus has taken advantage of the damp window frame. The sprouted mushroom doesn't seem a healthy colour. You decide not to touch it. Yeah, wise. You wonder what kinds of delicious memories it contained. Cheese and onion flavour memories, presumably? Or was it salt and vinegar? Giant dummies. Giant lollies. Okay. I think that's... Oh, no, I can look at this newspaper. The Orb. Get ready for the holidays with vouchers inside. Save. Death by boomerang. Was this in Australia? Holiday horrors. Tourist killed by a fatal blow to the neck from a boomerang of unknown origin. He didn't see it coming. The victim. Somebody stole my trousers. Just wait until I catch them. Okay, this is Wednesday, December 7th, 2011. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. I want to go back as well to that other... Yeah, the bakery, because now I realise I could actually properly inspect items. So I want to have just a quick look. I don't think it was too much in here anyways, but couldn't hurt. No, already... I think I actually did look at that one properly. What else is here? Okay, not really anything. What about in here? Oh yeah, these posters, I could look at them more. Scary sign warning employees of the finger severing consequences of carelessness around the bread slicer. Yeah, that's fair. Don't want to slice your fingers, it ain't good. Read. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, in regards to fingers, yeah, fingers are very intricate and delicate things. You don't want to mess with them. I broke my pinky, had a bit of a chip come out of it, like a pizza slice shaped chip, and I had to get two screws in there and a wire put through it just to heal it and everything, and then I had to get the wire taken out, and God, what a process, just for a little break in my pinky. So yeah, you don't want to be slicing the finger. Alright. Well, let's see if I can go down here. Maybe this is what that message before was referring to when it said there's more to explore in the tutorial area. Oh, no, okay. Okay, so these are the boundaries of the tutorial area. I wonder if there's anything more. Maybe I can go on one of these buildings. I swear I tried, but let's just have a double check. It's locked. Okay, can I go in here? Oh, I nearly missed this. Okay.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ah, ice cream pile. That's pretty cool. Rubbish. This is rubbish. This is literally rubbish. Fair call. Fire safety sign. This metal enameled sign is instructions on what to do in the event of a fire. It's over here. Cardboard box. The contents of this box consist of a variety of small rubber rings in varying sizes. You figure there must be washers of some variety, possibly for use with the ice cream machines. A laminated menu. Ooh, this might be interesting to look at. Yeah, cool. Cone or tub, free sauce and wafer. Dipped cone, chocolate stick, Knickerbocker glory. Choice of ice cream sauce and 2 toppings. Hopefully the toppings don't contain potassium benzoate.
The toppings contain potassium benzoate. That's bad.
Yeah, cool. What's this? A lifestyle magazine. Temporary title. Meet me at the level. The magazine for things shaped like people. Okay. An odd stain. The wooden counter here has been stained by an unknown substance. Anything else? Let's go down here. Anything else? Oh yeah, what's this? Ice cream instructions. How to make your own Manny character cone at home. You will need ice cream cone, black currant ice cream, chocolate counters, strawberry or raspberry jelly sweets, scissors for the paper hat included on the sheet. Step 1, ask a parent or guardian to cut out the paper hat at the bottom of the sheet ready. Step 2, put 1 large scoop of ice cream onto the cone, making sure to make it as round as you can. Step 3, carefully place 2 chocolate counters on the face to make Manny's eyes. Next, place 1 jelly sweet in the center for his nose. Step 4, finally give Manny his hat by carefully placing the paper cutout on top of the ice cream. Well done. I feel like that note would have been a little bit better if it had, if it was a proper, like what I saw on that menu before, like quite colourful with pictures and stuff. I feel like it would have been a little bit better portrayed, but that's all good. It's a bucket. An empty metal bucket literally made from aluminium. A row of light switches. They do nothing of use now, naturally. Another cool beat. What's this? The poster peeling from the wall shows pretty pictures of the officially licensed Manny and Friends ice creams. These were available from most ice cream vans and corner shops at the time. Is that a freezer or something? Ah. You open the lid. The area is filled with the smell of must and old rubber. Inside the freezer is nothing. You're not exactly sure what you expected. A dead body. Document box. Spilling out from this box are sheets and sheets of instructions on how to assemble your very own Manny the Mole ice cream cone. A box of paper. This box contains paper table placemats with generic activities for children printed on one side. I love generic activities. Box of parts. The box contains small metal objects that you take to be spare parts of the ice cream machines once used here. Okay. Like this. Oh, I already read this, didn't I? Yep. I think that's everything. Alright. Actually, yeah, I feel like I didn't inspect things properly in the post office. Okay. Look at the clock. Okay, I can put the clock hand on here that I picked up. Yep. Yes. Must be a second clock hand to find. Okay, what can I do with the broom? This has been stood here for quite a while. Its synthetic bristles have decayed over time, leaving broken fragments on the floor beneath. Okay. What else? Okay, I feel like I need to find the key for this door that was spoken about in those notes I read in the. So I feel like this is the door that requires the key. Okay. Okay, so I think this is the door that requires the key spoken about in those notes I read earlier. Where it might be in a floorboard. Oh, here. Worn plank of a rough wood. What happened to my notes? Search around inside the farm building for a claw hammer. Okay. Well, then how do I get the said key? Unless that's what that objective was saying.
Are you serious?
Search around inside the farm building for a claw hammer. Okay, so I think I'm guessing. So I can't seemingly just pull up the floorboard. So I need to get a claw hammer to open this up. All right. You feel ready to explore the rest of the park. Okay. So that's what I had to do to, yeah, remove that message. It's an empty bin. Okay, cool. It's locked. Okay, what about male bathrooms? Locked as well. Sure, there's got to be something in one of these bins. Can interact with the plant there? No. Alright. God, it's so overgrown. It's pretty cool how nature slowly takes over. Alright. Empty bin. Through the chain link fence, you can see the park's close approximation to a roller coaster. In the absence of people, a small meadow of wildflowers and grasses have sprung up. Okay. Yeah, some of the flowers are pretty nice looking. Alright. What about this bin? This text informs you that there's randomly a 20-cent coin in this bin. Yes! I'll need that for the gumball machine.
Meanwhile.
Okay, let's pop it in. You insert the coin into the slot. Did I get anything? You take the capsule from the machine. What does it look like? Toy capsule. Okay, interesting. Can I inspect it properly? Oh, I can open it. You open the capsule, it's an egg. Okay. Where is the egg now? Ah. What's it for? Good egg. Viewing this egg's twinkling surface fills you with wonder.
Okay.
Okay, what's down here? Interesting. There's water meant to be flowing through here. Is this like a river or something? Alright. A little dead end. Okay. An attempt at a cute walkthrough attraction designed to look like a home belonging to the park's mascot and main character of his own television show, Manny the Mole. Okay, so he's not a ghost, he's a mole. Interesting. Yes, let's enter Manny's house. Interesting. Can I go in further? A portrait of Manny the Mole. You're not sure if the designer thought about how strange it might be for Manny to sit here watching TV next to a portrait of himself. True. Armchair. This appears to be a real armchair that has been fixed to the floor. The polyester fabric feels just as gross as the day it was made. Broken fake television. Television-shaped box made of cheap wooden paint. It looks like someone has kicked in the screen to expose the lies within. Deep. Doormat. A decayed doormat for guests to wipe their feet on. You don't think it looks worn enough to have been the original mat from the day the park opened. Holy cabinet. A painted wooden box made to look like a living room cabinet. It's the same, yeah, that's the same thing. Bread bin. Can I open it or anything? The bread bin has been nailed down to the counter to stop it from moving. It's also empty. Imitation kitchen cupboard. Wooden kitchen units with real handles for painted on cupboards. Imitation kitchen drawers. You pull one of the handles but it does nothing. The drawers are painted on. Same thing. Yep. Anything else? No. Alright. Oh. Can interact with this. Imposter oven. An empty wooden shell painted to look like an old gas stove and oven unit. Light switch. Flicking the light switch does nothing. Can I go in here? Yep. Little bed. The bed frame looks to be genuine. The mattress seems to be a wooden construct covered in foam and synthetic fabric. Nice. Pretend bedroom drawers. Another of the fake bits of furniture made from painted wooden boxes. Model wardrobe. Pulling the handles does nothing as this wardrobe is only a painted facade. Oh, the fuck? Broken statue. Looks very creepy. Smashed remains of a fiberglass statue of Manny. You have no memories of if this statue was supposed to be in the bath or if it was dumped here later. I feel like it was dumped. Toilet seat. For some reason, this toilet seat has been liberated from its intended place and left in the middle of the floor. Good word there. A real toilet has been used to decorate this room. Unsurprisingly, it has not been plumbed in. You turn the taps of the sink, but nothing happens as they've not been plumbed into anything. Pseudo mirror. What you think must be another fake cupboard made of painted wood. The front has been decorated with a sheet of plastic with a mirror finish. Alright, I think that's like everything here. Oh, nearly missed this. Seafood flavour snack packet. Corn snack. Spips. Prawn cocktail. Okay. Oh yeah, I already interacted with those. I don't think there's anything else. Oh! Wait a sec. Was that something looking at me? Okay, so yeah, I just quickly looked back on my footage. And yes, that was something looking at me. Very cheeky. That's cool. It's a bit of a spook chucked in. I wasn't sure if this game was just purely going to have the dread of a liminal space drive all the fear, but there actually are spooks, which is cool. I like a good mixture. Yeah, that mural's a bit creepy. Okay. It's locked. What is it? Nice stuff. This is the harbour area. You consider if whoever designed it had any concept of what a harbour was or if they were going on a vague description alone. Mr. Gods. Oh, Cods. Mr. Cods, the Parks Imitation Fish and Chip Shop. Okay. Is there anything in this bin? No. Can I go into Mr. Cods? Let's have a look. It's bolted. Damn. Alright. What about in here? It's locked. What is it? With an ambitious name like Oh Boy, you're not entirely sure what this shop sold. Considering it's in a theme park, probably merchandise of a nautical variety. Okay. More bathrooms? Firmly locked. Locked. Firmly. Your mum. Standing silently now, this building showed 3D and 2D short films designed to amuse small children. Can I go in? It's locked. Creepy statues. A row of jovial-looking statues. You assume they were there to give people queuing something to look at. Okay. Can I go down here? Originally, there would have been ride cars on these tracks that ferried the occupants through the crystal caves. Oh, that's cool. Manny touched me here. Okay, doesn't sound good. If that really did happen, I hope it was consensual. Workshop. Can I go into the workshop? Wait. What used to be an arts and crafts learning play area, you suspect it might be a while until they run the next class. True. It's locked. Oh yeah. I saw that description. What's down here? Yeah, this looks like it might be a dead end, so I'm going to quickly just check what's down here. Oh, maybe it's not a dead end. Can't interact with that bin. Oh, no, this is a whole other area. There you go. A small kiosk that once sold snacks, refreshments, and merchandise. Peering through the windows, you're unable to make out any shapes in the gloom. Okay. Where does this lead me to? I know where this is. This was one of the boundaries of the initial tutorial area. Yeah, okay. All makes sense now. What's this? A locked door to the Parks Railway. I can't go in, I'm guessing? No. Alright. Okay, so what's down here? Actually, got to do a bin check first. Nothing. A bin that is empty. So I wonder if all like the doors I've passed that are locked will be like accessible in the next 2 acts to be released. Because I doubt I'm going to find keys in this act for all those doors. There are so many locked doors I've passed. There's something mysterious about this vending machine. Another empty bin. A way out. What happens if I go down here? Oh, it's a maze. That's misleading. It says way out from this side. The exit gate for the hedge maze. Of course, there's nothing stopping you from entering this way. I won't go in the maze. Oh, that's where you enter. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not too big of a maze then. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go into the maze now. Oh, that's ominous. Henry's maze. You stand in front of the Hedges maze entrance. The flaking likeness of Harvey, the golden hair, invites you in. Yeah, creepy. Okay, let's go in. Oh, why a close-up of his face? You step over the threshold. Oh, this is interesting. The transitions. Okay. It's a bit creepy. Dead end. Okay. Wonder if there's going to be something peering at me from around the corner in this maze at some point. Okay. There's 2 ways I can go. This is cool. Adds an extra element of like gameplay, having to work out how to navigate through this maze. Ah, cool. I just want to see the part I didn't go down. Might be something there. Might be a spook. Nah. What was that? Hopefully just the wind. Okay, almost out. Yep, cool. Yes, I would like to leave the maze. Okay. That's really quiet. Very eerie. Okay, what's this place? Is this the same building? Nah. An inexplicably 16th century themed restaurant. Okay. Only one of these doors is bolted from the other side. However, they are both held closed by a padlocked metal latch. Instead of using screws, nails have been crudely hammered and bent into place to fix the latch to the wood. You imagine it wouldn't be difficult to remove it if you had the right tool. I wonder if that claw hammer I'm looking for would get me in there. Empty bin. Yeah, this track's quite menacing. Quite ominous. Ooh, vending machine. Phobos. You're surprised to see this vending machine in such good condition. It must have been sheltered here very well. Okay. Can I go in these bathrooms? One of the park's many toilet stalls. Is there anything in this bin? Empty. Stuff. Nope, can't go in there. Can I go in here? Nope. What's in here? I don't know. Okay, I'll go back this way. See what else there is. It's quite desolate around here. Crappy land. Okay. Toilet stalls, building connected to the arcade. Okay. The emergency doors to the arcade. Locked, of course. Lambs rules. Who's lambs? The doors are locked, though unlike the other front doors, these two are lacking any obvious keyholes. A cavernous void calls out to you from behind the glass doors. Huh? Okay. Oh, another bin. Empty. Oh, so like a, maybe like a lighthouse? I don't know. Or a slide? Why am I making... Oh, is it because I'm on this material, like dirt or something? That's probably why it's making that sound. Interesting. Alright, can I go up? The form of this helter-skelter looms tall above you. You think how remarkable that is, considering the nearly 2 decades worth of storms and weathering it's seen. Okay. Man, the sound of me walking is so weird now. Old farm. This gate leads to the overgrown yard to the farm building. Ah, that's probably where I'm going to get that claw hammer, I think. Let's go in. Oh, yeah, I have to click.
You're an idiot.
Enter the old farmyard. Oh, this is cool angle. Oh, I like that. Very pretty. Okay, let's go. I'm in. History of the old farm. It's estimated that this site has been used for agricultural purposes since the Bronze Age, although there have been claims that it could date back even further to the late Neolithic era. The current farm building that now stands was constructed in 1892 over the previous remains of a 16th century hovel. Interesting. Okay. You try to open door, but it's locked. Oh, spooky in here. What's this? Deflated balls. They're still trying to smile. Stained paper. Cuddly toy. Look, only $4.99. Okay. What's that? Half full bottle. The contents look fine at first glance. On a closer inspection, you can see a layer of something at the bottom of the bottle. Okay. Anything I can interact with here? No. What's this? Crumpled note. Tell my sister that she's only the post office supervisor and not the site manager, and if she has any issues with the park closing procedures, to write to name instead. Betty. What's that? Oh, I can't interact with it. What's this? Slightly hidden history book. You see a dog-eared and well-worn page. Reading it, you recognize there's the same text on the history of the old farm notice board. You read further to additional paragraphs not included on the board. Oh, Loman settlement. Little is known about the use and purpose of the Loman settlement at Tamberton. Available historic records that document the site give only name and approximate location. It is speculated the settlement was built as both a method for driving out the local Aradovi clan. Sorry if I got that wrong. And a means to secure the road between the city of Roxeter and the growing fort at Bovenium. Further speculation suggests that the site was abandoned shortly after completion, perhaps due to increasing pressure from raids at the Empire's western borders. What can be confirmed is that the villa site was abandoned and the surrounding fields used for domestic and agricultural purposes until the 11th century. Tunnels. The oldest surviving record of the Loman tunnels under the manor come from 12th century accounts of a Loman cellar being discovered during the construction of a new house. It was not until the construction of the next house in 1531 that new sections of the tunnels were discovered connected to the old cellar, likely blocked off by the previous builders due to structural weakness. As expected, after several centuries, the majority of these tunnel sections had collapsed. Some small sections were restored into further cellar space. Recent archaeological studies of the tunnels gave hints that their original purpose may have been test mining, later becoming an effective cold storage due to local geology's unique properties. Excavation. New sections of Loman foundations were discovered during landscaping to the grounds in 1951. These were suspected to be part of the villa remains already noted during the construction of the previous house in 1531. During a subsequent excavation of the site in 1979, the remains were formally identified as belonging to the old Typanium Villa. This excavation aimed to fully map the foundations, in the process uncovering previously unrecorded Loman buildings, giving a fascinating glimpse into the old settlement site like never before. Name. An interesting point worth considering is the settlement's name, Typanium, where the local town of Tamberton takes its name. While the meaning from the Loman word timpa, drum, and eum, place of, is of mild interest on its own. A lesser known and more fascinating detail is that some historic texts have known it by a longer name, Typanium orbisum. The current accepted theory is that the orbism from the Roman word for sphere or rotation was in reference to the local Aradovi clan who previously occupied the area. The clan's name is thought to be derived from the Proto-Rhythonic word rod or arod. I don't know if it's a... Could be an R, but then why would there be two R's? I don't know. Anyways, word or rod meaning wheel or orb, it's unclear. The font just makes it a bit hard to work out if that's an R or an A. I don't know. An old notebook. Writing this down in your logbook as a record. The work request is done. All systems have been disconnected. Couldn't get a hold of anyone and don't have time to hang around. Leaving the maintenance access key for the arcade here behind the counter. Ah. Do I get the key? Leaving the maintenance access key for the behind the counter. Where is this key? Damn. Okay. Ominous pile. You hear a faint ethereal whooshing as you ponder the nature of this junk pile. Interesting. What I hear? Bag of rubbish. After a cautious prod, you are certain that this heavy-duty refuse sack is full of old sheets or another soft material. Okay. What's in here? Small box. You reach into the box, discover it's full of an assortment of screws, nuts, and bolts.
I am the bolt keeper, keeper of the bolts and the nuts. Silence.
Twine. A spool of rough twine that seems to have held up well over the years. A rag pile. Remains of soiled rodent bedding and droppings lie strewn about here. Ugh. A maintenance note. The note reads, there's a loose floorboard in the main part of the post office that needs nailing down ASAP as it's a trip hazard. Just do that once I get the key. Messy box. The smell and chew marks alone are enough to tell you that rodents have used this box as a home. No signs of life remain now, however. Maybe they moved on and got bored with that box. What's this? Metal barrel. A gentle knock of the barrel indicates there's about a third full of unknown liquid. Metal bucket. The metal bucket surface is dull with oxidization and patches of rust where the tin coating has worn off. Can I go in here? Oh. That's the door I used to get in.
You're an idiot.
Interesting. Okay, paint tray. The cheap plastic of this mass-produced paint tray has become brittle with age. Okay, anything else before I leave? Oh, yep. What can I do here? Drain gate. You can almost sense something at the bottom of this curiously large drain gate. I can't open it, eh? I don't have, like, any items for it. Can I use a flashlight? Does that show me anything? No. Oh, I can look out the window. Oh, there's something there. Ah, I saw you. Cheeky. Okay, I think that's everything.
A few moments later.
Oh! No, we missed this. How did I... Yeah, oh, you have to just push down. Oh, that's damn. It's a bit misleading. Okay, claw hammer. I've got it. Oh, wait, no. I need to pick it up. Yes, take it. Some junk. This saw's blade is rusted beyond being functional and the lid of tin has glued itself shut with long dried paint. It sounds empty anyways. Okay. Cool, I got the hammer. Means I can now go get that key from the post office. Okay, let's get the hammer out. Using the claw side of the hammer, you carefully pry out the nails, holding the plank secure. Move. Okay, yes, key.
Perfection.
It's the key. Pick up. It's a cool transition as well. Like, I didn't think it would like take me to a cool zoomed in perspective of inside this hole. I thought like I'd just be looking from a far distance and picking up a key. So it's a nice little touch that it takes you to this angle and zooms you in. It's really cool. What's the coin? Yes. Okay, so should we get in here now? You unlock the door. Yeah. Fallen paper. A page designed to look like a newspaper article from the Manny universe. Looking closer, you see the words lorem ipsum and realize you don't need to ready any further. Okay. Slips of paper. A wad of paper slips custom printed to resemble a postage receipt. These would have been handed out to guests as a souvenir for attending the costume Meet the Character event held throughout the day. A tool. Can I take it? What is it? Hex key. Okay. Unused printer paper. This stack of perforated paper is the type used with a dot matrix printer. Okay. What's this? Character artwork. Collect. I looked at that already, right? Could go in. I was expecting that to be locked. Well, that's locked, but what's in here? A lighter? Can I take it? No. Although this discarded lighter has fuel, the missing spark wheel renders it useless. Damn. Oh, that's creepy. Recipe book. One of the more peculiar items in this lost and found box. A recipe book published in 1973, making it old even compared to the park. Who exactly brought it here and why will remain a mystery. Stuffed toy. It saddens you to think about how this well-loved Manny stuffed toy wound up in this lost and found box, remaining unclaimed until the park closed and now lost forever to time. Empty whiskey bottle. Something tells you that this empty whiskey bottle was not handed into lost property. Yeah, wow. It's locked. That's where I just was. Yeah, okay. Is there any door I haven't been in? What's down here? Ah, yes, cool. It's a sign that this area isn't fully working yet. Can I go down further? Yeah, cool. Ah, it's open. Oh, that's creepy. Broken mug. Closed chest. Closed desk drawer. Empty of anything other than dust. Metal container. You look inside the box, discover it's filled with shards of several broken Manny mugs. I can unbolt the door. Sick. You slide the door bolt back, leaving the door free to open. That's sick. Cool. Yeah, that's creepy. What's this? Cardboard boxes. The top box contains unused notebooks ruined by time. Okay. Anything else? I looked at it, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Oh, what's this? Laminated poster. Manny! That is creepy. Oh, I can zoom in. That's cool. But also creepy. Okay. Let's go back through here. Can I open this door? Locked. Okay. Well, I might as well go out via this door. Yep. Excuse my intrusion. I've been watching your progress. You seem like a nice person. I've been here quite a while now. I've seen a lot of folks come and go. You seem a little different though. I thought I'd try reaching out to you. Because us outcasts have got to stick together. Sure, I agree. I knew you would. I can already tell that we'll get along. Oh. I'll be keeping an eye out for you, new buddy. Interesting.
It's a monster! Kill it! Kill it!
Thank you for this little chat. I should let you get on now, though. Blue, you encountered Blue for the first time. I'm sure you have a lot more to do. Goodbye for now. How did you even come up in front of me? Like, are you a physical being, or... I have no idea. It's only me again. Sorry, I forgot to mention. If you want to chat, you can press this button anytime. I'll leave you to it properly this time. See you later. Interesting. Oh yeah, what's down here? Anything? Ominous. The building for the Park's Administrative Offices. Okay, can I go in? The door is secure with its sturdy frame. Damn. That's a better angle of, like, the roller coaster. Interesting. Can I walk down here? Dense brambles block the path that once led to the nature trail.
Oh.
So what's down here? House in this barn used to be a farmyard petting zoo. Thinking about it reminds you of the smell of fresh hay. Okay. Empty bin? Yep. What's this? Another station. A locked door to the North Station of the Parks Railway. Can't get in. Oh, maybe I can use the key here. Did it work? Maybe the hammer. Ah, cool. You carefully bend the nails on one side of the latch. It moves away freely and hangs uselessly from the other half, no longer tethering the unbolted door. Yeah, I can go in. Yes, enter the restaurant. Oh, spooky. Promotional poster. Free adjustable card hats were available with the kids' meals. You suspect they were sold out for the majority of the park's operational life frame. Laminated food menu. Reading this menu confirms your memories of the prevalence of beans and cheese in the food served here. Other menu options included burgers, fries, pizza, or chicken nuggets, which you're certain all came from the freezer. Customer notice. A notice politely asking customers to fold away their pushchairs and buggies for easier storage. Fair call. Oh, singular boot. Pink welly. A single pink rubber rain boot has been forgotten by everyone. Its owner may no longer remember that it was ever theirs. Waste bag. It's a heavy-duty refuse sack full of a variety of plastic trays for culinary purposes. Let's go in. Yeah, it's quite spooky in here, pretty dark. Cutlery tray. This tray is filled exclusively with grimy spoons. Fair call. Art. Friends. That's wholesome. Ooh. What's with the music? In this restaurant is one of the gates. Whether or not they knew that before. Okay. Gates to what? Something boring. The game developer hasn't decided exactly what this is yet. Be assured it'll be the most standard of flavor items. Temporary text. Fair call. Can I go in here? It's locked. Okay. Can I go in there? Bathroom? I think this is the first bathroom I've been able to go into. Toilet. You question the efficiency of having only a single customer toilet for this entire restaurant. This leads you to imagine a lot of angry customers being told to use toilets at the food court. Sink. The taps are too stiff to move. Not that they would work even if you could move them. Toilet paper. The dispenser for toilet paper, long empty. Sanitary bin, a bin for disposal of non-flushable sanitary items. Hand tissues. This dispenser still holds a few musty and discolored tissues that do not invite use. Baby changer. Device acts as a fold-out shelf to assist in changing a baby's nappy. This looks to have seen a lot of action during its career. Mirror. Just enough light penetrates the grime for you to see your reflection in the dark. It's cool. Alright, I think that's everything. Can I go in there? It's locked. Alright. Back out. Alright. Yes, I want to leave.
Krusty wants out!
You wonder if the oddly specific looking metal plate on the wall has anything to do with the door lock. Maybe I can use that key here. Wait, let's see. Will that work? You insert the tool into the hole in the metal plate. Encouragingly, it fits almost perfectly, so you try gently turning it. You feel something click into place, but it doesn't turn fully. You try again with a little more force, and with a scraping and grinding, manage to turn it all the way until you hear something else clunk. You remove the tool. Yes. Fuck yeah. Into the arcade. Imagine it's going to be pretty spooky in here. God, it's so quiet. It's locked. Fire exit door. Is that where I entered? Yep. So much empty space in here. Alright. Prizes. No entry. Well, I'm going to enter anyways. What's this? Empty pop can. The crush can of a semi-popular soft drink. You can date it by the peculiar branding choice for the drink's marketing used in the mid to late 90s. Paintbrush. Most of the bristles remaining on this brush are being preserved by layers of ancient paint. Notepad. Electrical problem. Had another problem with the lights at the back of the maze. We've had the engineer out twice already and there's nothing wrong out there. It has to be at this end, but I can't find any faults in here. Can you escalate this again and get the engineer to look at the buried cables around the back? Aaron. Okay. Look busy. I can tell you now that nothing will come of it. Go back out to the maze and look like you're doing something until they're off your back. Okay, you're the boss. I think I saw. You won't believe who I saw in the trees behind the maze. Looked like the guy from the post office. I thought they let him go. I think he was drinking again because he was trying to hide a bottle when he saw me. Keep that to yourself if I was you. Dodgy. Paint scraper. You think this tool is for scraping paint off walls? Can't do anything here. Utility cabinet door. The cabinet door is locked by a basic cam lock. Something with this building draws me to it. Watching us. Waiting and hiding. Spooky. A utility cabinet door. Is it locked too? Yep. A locked gate. The gate to this strangely menacing electrical box is locked by chain and padlock. What's this? Carpet roll. A large roll of carpet matching the one used in the main hall. It's either spare carpet or all carpet that to be replaced. Card box. This box is full of blank VHS tapes still in their plastic wrappings. Now you know where to look if you ever find yourself needing one. Oh, I wonder if I can... Oh, is that my shadow? Joystick. I wonder if I can play this game. B button. A button. Okay, I can't do anything else. Alright. I can't go in there, no. Locked up tight is this store for the shooting gallery. You doubt they left any of the bows and arrows in there. Not that it would be of any help to you now. Okay, and I can't go in, can I? No. Fairground-style game stores to contain a variety of games offering prizes. With the aim of parting people from their money, the games will typically be unfair to the player, resulting in the player taking home the consolation prize in almost all cases. Despite knowing this, you're still tempted to try.
When will people learn?
Oh, I gotta find another way into the admin office. Orange colored rock. Take the rock. Feels cold and crumbly. What if I'm gonna use it to like break glass or something? Something staring at me. I saw you. Break the glass here. Damn it.
You tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never try.
Oh, can I get through here? It won't open. You can see the window latch is only partially in place, meaning it probably isn't properly locked. You also get the feeling somebody had been using this window's access in the not too distant past. Okay. Let's see if I can use a tool. What about the rock? No. Hammer? You don't like the idea of announcing your unauthorized presence with the sound of breaking glass. Damn it.
Oh, that is bull.
Oh, I didn't realize I could take this tool. Oh my god. I reckon that will get me into the admin window. Okay, let's give it a try. Yep. You carefully slide the edge of the paint scraper between the window and the frame. Slowly you wiggle the tool in and up, just managing to nudge the window catch out of the way, leaving the window free to open. Okay, cool. Finally, I'm in here.
Well, took you long enough.
It seems to be jammed by something heavy on the other side. Oh, I can go in here though. Can't open it. They're empty aside from document dividers and folders, which are also empty. Here. It might contain an old whiskey bottle or some files. Okay. They're locked. Nosing through the planner reveals tantalizing glimpses into the owner's life. 18th of the 1st, 2012. 10 a.m. HMAC or HMRC. 6th of the 3rd, 2012. Audit due. 19th of the 4th, 2012. Fitness hearing. Cardiologist. Tribunal. Papers due. Interview shrink. You reach the end of the crossed off entries, yet further diary entries remain that have not been seen to. November, December are blank. Okay. Maybe it's what draws people here. Giving into the feeling of guarding it or taming it. Okay. What's this? These DVD boxes are for a variety of world cinema films. Considering the proximity of this tissue box to pile DVDs, you wonder what kind of sad existence played out here. Oh, can move the couch. Smelling the faint sweetness of putrefaction on the air as something below the carpet pops and crunches with each step you take. You feel tainted to occupy this room. A small settee that was blocking the door. It's quite a big area. You feel a little unsettled to find a sleeping bag here of all places. While not as dusty as the surroundings, it is dusty enough to reassure you that it has not been touched for several months at least. A pile of blank forms. What kind of forms? Who knows? The game writer is going to come back later for this. Note stack. Suspicious note. The suspicious nature of this particular message grabs your attention. It feels like Lace from the Harbour gift shop has been turning up here lately. Unless there's an innocent reason as to why, please keep an eye on her while she's in here. It also goes without saying that all computers should be kept locked when attended. A note catches your eye. Following suspension of art classes, the key to the workshop has been left with Bob at Game Stall 2 for the foreseeable future. Suzanne J. Who would have thought it? Bob, the most senior member of non-management park staff. I hope he enjoys these next 4 weeks. Drawing. Stop wasting paper. Okay, so... Stall 2. Maybe I need to pay a visit to there. What's this? It's just a clipboard. Okay. Don't go anywhere else. So Bell's in here. God, it's quite a labyrinth. Okay, bathroom. This place sucks. The simplicity of the statement is fitting for the mediocrity it represents. Someone had been using this Manny branded mug to hold their toothbrush and minty fresh toothpaste. All now sport a fine sprinkling of dust. A sign informing sink users that the water is not safe for drinking. It's not the worst toy you've ever seen. It's not the best either. Incredibly, there is still paper in this toilet tissue holder. Maybe weathered past the point of wanting to use it, but it is there. The bin only contains genuine rubbish. Old tissues, an empty mouthwash bottle, and hair. Yummy. Interesting. Blocked off exit. It's an assortment of items and tools used for cleaning. You rummage through a miscellany of broken parts and rags. Buried at the bottom of the toolbox, you find a bunch of keys. They don't give you the impression of being used for domestic purposes. It's likely their intended use is for inside the park. Yes, of course I'll take the keys. Anything else? Can I open this? 4 documents ordered by year starting in 1992 through to 1998. Each year is subdivided alphabetically. While there are far too many for you to look through, briefly checking reveals them to consist of business-related documents and invoices. Right here. Locked by robust locks and equally solid frames. Okay. And I just went into the bathroom. Can I open these up? The locker contains a dark suit hanging neatly in a garment bag. Below sits a slightly dusty pair of smart-looking men's shoes. Contains what appears to be 2 bags of socks and men's underwear. You don't fancy digging through them unless you find a very good reason to. Empty aside from a cloth bag. The bag is also empty. Empty. Okay, what's in here? Kitchen. Okay. A brightly coloured and semi-translucent plastic plate sits on the counter. The remains of its last meal look fossilised to its unwashed surface. Something about this 700-watt microwave strikes you as odd. You figure that this Manny branded mug was one of the many used by the staff here. This one in particular doesn't look like it was cleaned before the user left it here after their tea. Gross. You open the cupboard to be greeted by an especially unpleasant odour. The only thing you can see are dirty bottles of domestic cleaning chemicals. Typed and printed instructions detail the exact conditions management wanted the kitchen to be kept in, which clearly wasn't followed. One of the legally required signs with details on what to do in case of a fire. Inside this cabinet is a small fridge. Do you want to look inside? If you do, you'll need to wait until the game developer to finish it. At least they're honest. You look inside the mounted wall cabinets in search of something interesting. You only find cobwebs, dust, crumbs, Manny branded mugs, and a box of terribly stale tea bags. Probably full of microplastics as well. You open the cupboard to be confronted by the source of the awful smell this kitchen harbours. A bin containing an unemptied bag sits inside the cupboard. The contents, long rotted, still emit a powerful stench of detritus. You look inside the drawers, find them full of disposable plastic cutlery, now brittle and useless with age. And I checked there. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, I think that's everything. Now I got that key, so hopefully I can go into other places. Can I open this? Nope. Right here. It's bolted. No. Nothing wants to play friendly. Oh, this worked. Wait. The unknown key fits but does not turn. Hardly surprising considering the years of neglect and weathering. Remembering stiff locks from your past, you try pushing the door deeper into its warped frame as you turn the key against success. The deadbolt retracts and the door is unlocked. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. I can go into oh boy. So what's in here? Rug? Rolls of mint green carpets and other rubbish have been wedged here and block your path. You can't remember if these were the carpets from this room, if it ever had any. Okay. Anything else? Go over here. Oh, what's this? A laminated mini poster of man in a colourful float ring similar to those sold in this shop. Use of ambient sunlight have altered the poster's colours somewhat. It's just blank. What? So it's like no colours. Nothing anymore. You carefully pick through a rubbish pile to find it consists of dusting rags, dust, pan lids, and something like a long flat piece of metal with a hole in one end. You leave the rubbish where it is. You move again to take the bag. What's down here? Note pile. Smell. John, please do something about the smell coming from the back room. We've asked enough before, and now the smell got into the confectionery stock, and we had to trash a whole bunch of fudge. This time we're going to have to say it went off due to the heat wave. If it happens again, though, we'll have to tell Cox. Yeah, that's gross. The sternness of this note catches your eye. I cannot believe they have me working up here because you feckless morons are unable to perform basic food safety procedures. New signage will be posted up next week and will be followed to the T unless you want the sack to become the least of your concerns. Pierce. A box made from double-wall corrugated cardboard, folded and stacked neatly inside are a large number of bright pink plastic gift bags. Okay. What's in here? Ooh. Little keychain. Take the keyring with you. Steel package float rings with a Manny the Mole design on the front. The outer plastic packaging has become stained and brittle, splitting to places to allow plastic odor to escape. Anything in here? Oh, what's this? Okay. Is it going to give me a description? Maybe not. Alright, what's this? The trinkets in this box tickle gently as you root through them. The collection of items consists of transparent plastic sea creatures and the loose glass beads, all in a range of pretty marine colours. Nice. Okay. Nothing really for me to take though. You notice what appears to be a sheet of paper that's fallen down behind the shelf. You pull out a sheet of paper and find a handwritten note on one side. The message it contains catches your attention. Managed to get prints out of those messages. There was just enough time to get them stashed away before Susan caught me leaving the office back room. I think they're getting suspicious. To be safe, Graham says he's going to move the folder to the other loo, behind the wall panel there. I'm done now. Not much else I can do at this point. Interesting. Durable plastic waste bags that seem to be full of torn boxes and tattered promotional displays. Oh yeah, it was already in there. Okay, what's in this room? This rubbish bag is made of thick blue plastic and secured tightly at the top using a plastic cable tie. What it contains is a mystery you don't fancy solving. A sealed box of what you read to be hundreds and hundreds of disposable latex gloves. Curiosity gets the better of you as you open the freezer and discover it to be incredibly empty. So incredibly empty that it is lacking an interior entirely and only empty space exists within. Damn. A high-end freezer uses settings that require their contents to be kept at very specific temperatures for long periods of time. Okay, what's down here? An acrylic sign with details on what to do in the event of a fire. Useless light switches. An apron of a thick fabric with a plastic lamination on the one side to act as a moisture barrier. You notice the plastic layer has cracked in places, likely with wear or age. Ah, I think I'm in another shop now. Or maybe this is still part of Oh Boy, I don't know. A large cooking unit used for the deep frying of foods and to store cooked food at safe temperatures. This particular unit is incredibly clean beyond the grime accumulated by the passage of time. At least something was looked after. Mr. Cod's fairly standard and unexciting chip shop menu, notable only for the ludicrous prices of 1997.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
Promotional poster for Pars, the nation's largest soft drink manufacturer. This particular poster features branding for 3 of their drinks. Can I open this door? Ah, yeah, can unbolt it. Alright. Let's see what else I can unlock. No. I wonder if I can go in here. No, still locked. Despite rattling encouragingly, the door seems caught on something. Damn. Okay, what about this place? The workshop. Damn it. Come on.
Come on.
Lame. Alright. Oh, what if I try and open the door here? These main doors to the theatre are stuck and firmly barred from the other side. Lame. Oh, maybe I can open up something in the arcade now. No, doesn't work. Alright, yeah, okay, I'm gonna try the arcade. Because there were some things I couldn't open. So I wonder if, this key will open things. No. Let's try down here. Damn it. No. Okay, what about here? Nope. Damn it. Although the key fits, it refuses to turn in the lock.
See, now that's some bullshit.
Another capsule. Open. You open the capsule inside the paper is what you learn to be a mood ring. Okay, cool. Typically mood rings like this are a small sheet of thermochromic material under a cabochon. This particular one seems to fit that description. The colours though. Officially licensed Mandyland nail clippers. You gain a small glimpse into the thrilling selection of themed merchandise this shop once had to offer. Park map. Oh, what? Damn. I didn't realise that was there. You pick up the map and decide to keep it. It'll help you navigate a little easier. Wait, how do I look at it? Ah. This only works out in the open. Ugh. Alright. Oh yeah, this is very helpful. Oh, and you can fast travel. Oh, because I was thinking that was one annoyance I had with this game was no fast travel, but you do get it. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. So Apple Riot. So like roller coaster is something you might be able to actually access. Okay.
A few moments later.
Mannyland 1994. That ride certainly isn't part of the park anymore. If it ever was here to begin with. Log flume. You try to think back to any memories of it, only to draw a blank. If it did exist, there must be evidence of that existence somewhere.
Carter, hand me my thinking grenades.
Where'd you get these?
Shh, Carter, I'm thinking.
The map is dated 1994, the year before your first summer visit to the park. It would only be natural to conclude that 1994 is the final year the missing ride could have been here. This at least gives you a date to look out for while searching for more information. Okay. You decide to look through the section for 1994, the presumed last year of the missing ride according to the old map. Nothing looks out of the ordinary from what you can tell. It's mostly filings for health and safety logs, employment contracts and insurance. However, the subsections for the months of September and October are considerably smaller than the rest. September is curiously lacking in health and safety records. Judging by how empty many of the recurring documents are for October, you suspect the park was closed for most of this month. You also spot an invoice from a building contractor related to some kind of work done in the park towards the end of October. Demolition materials, water services, electrical services, building waste removal, landscaping, modifications, scrap deduction payment. Interesting. Oh, November. You notice insurance premiums have increased substantially compared to the months earlier in the year, along with a letter regarding these increases. Following our previous correspondence, we would like to inform you that the price of your insurance premiums will increase by the discussed amount effective immediately. Due to the nature and complexity of your ongoing claim, this increase will remain the same for the duration of our investigation or until your next renewal period. As was explained to your company representative, we remind you that until the investigation is completed, the cost of terminating your current policies is also increased as per the terms of the contract. Yikes. Oh, I managed to unlock that door. The key fits in here and unlock the cabinet door. Okay, cool. Gate, entrance, South Station, West Path, West Harbour, Maze. Blanked out. Food Court, Arcade, North Station, right, East Harbour, East Path, Admin. Click on something, wait. The name of this area has been scratched out at some point. Only faint traces of the first letter F and last letter E remain. You're certain this label once belonged to the missing log flume ride. You can follow this side story soon in a future version.
Oakley dokley.
Oh, I didn't realise I could search these two parts. What's this? You figure that this is one of the empty bottles a staff member had been stashing here.
Oh, yeah.
What's this? You reach inside and take out the contents of the pouch. 2 folded sheets of paper and a rock. Interesting. You feel like this note leaves you with more questions than answers. Praise be to Orb. Orb is all. I am but the carrier. Conduit through unformed. I leave my mark. That my task has been executed with duties complete. I take myself offline. Crude drawing. Interesting. Shiny rock. Although unnerving, you find the glow of this stone fills you with a tranquil ease. Do you want to take it with you? Sure, I take the artifact. Okay. Interesting. The nails holding the board to the rotting door feel loose, yet not loose enough to remove with hands alone. Ah, trusty hammer, thank you. Prying out the remaining nails from the board allows you to freely move it out of the way. Doing so reveals a large hole in the door, large enough to fit through. Yes, I'll enter the game stall. Okay, what's in here? The aim of this stall's game was to throw a ball and knock over stacked arrangements of these cans. Okay. Can I do anything else in here? Oh. Take the key, yes. You take the key and add it to the set you found earlier. Sweet, I think that's for the workshop, I believe. Okay, I think that's everything I can do in here. Yes, I want to leave. Ah, this is the workshop, so I should be able to get in here now. Yeah, okay. Workshop key fits in the lock and rotates the barrel with little trouble. The dell belt moving and unlocking the door. Sweet. Have fun. No running. Screaming children be asked to leave. Remember to take all possessions before you go. Ask a member of staff for a locker key. Lockers are only for workshop attendees and all items must be taken before leaving. Any items left behind may be destroyed. Okay, that's excessive. What's over here? A row of lockers for guests to store their personal belongings while they took part in the workshop activities. These will do something in the future update. Okay. Anything else? Oh. An abandoned umbrella decorates his cloakroom corner. You wonder if its owner had a very damp rest of their journey. Okay, what's this? A reminder for everyone to take their belongings with them by the end of the week. If you need access again before park closure, key will be left with Bob. And which is where I got this, yeah, where I actually got the key from, because it was installed too. Okay. Your art. Okay. Spoopy. Not bad, not bad. Anything else? Notepad. A warning. I have decided that it will be much easier for everyone to move past the recent tragedy if the child's drawing was removed from the display entirely. Ugh. A sign. The drawing has now been disposed of due to members of staff repeatedly failing to follow instructions. You decide. Due to sickness, Harry will be stepping in as supervisor for the foreseeable future. Management would appreciate it if staff could keep rumours to themselves. The park seems very dodgy. Aside from worthless, ruined paper, it's empty. Locked until the game developer says so. Temporary text. Okay. Okay, let's see what's down here. Large plastic sheets you imagine being used to cover the floor during painting activities to spare the floor pigmented punishing, or at least try to. Okay. What's that? An industrial sized refuse bag. This one seems to contain the contents of the art classes equipment. At a glance you see aprons, paintbrushes, water cups, paint trays and ruined watercolours, to name a few. All useless now. You find this relatable somehow. God. Okay. Given the messy nature of the activities that once occurred here, a sink like this is an essential bit of an equipment. Very cool. Okay, let's go in here. You vaguely recognise this box as once belonging to a popular make of television screens. It has been repurposed to store an assortment of poster paints, all of which have long dried up inside their bottles. A bottle of green poster paint is dried up and now fused with the bottle. Glittery bottle. A large sheet of thick blank paper that is curled due to being rolled up for an extended period of time. Something about this item leads you to believe it's been moved relatively recently. Okay. Boxes and bottles of dried up glue and mouldy watercolour palettes. Lovely. Boxes, oh, it's the same thing. A paper box containing offcuts of colourful sugar paper. Okay. A large roll of paper used for the arts and crafts lessons that ran here. Its affordability to quantity ratio made it the ideal choice for low cost activities. You stare into the empty eyes of this Betty the Badger mask once worn by a staff member. Interesting. The story is very locked. It gives you the impression that will remain so for the duration. Okay, so what? Nothing else in here? That that will help me progress? Ah, okay, so there is more to this room. Firm had written notice for the staff of the shop. Your imagination goes wild on what specific events made writing this sign necessary. Notice to all staff, do not let Arnold or anyone in the squirrel costume into the workshop under any circumstances. We've had enough of our dwindling art supplies going missing without him stealing the poster paints. Harriet. This drawing, it's rather uncanny. So it looks like the creature from Hollow Knight Silk Song, or the creature you play as. So I haven't really played the game, so my terminology isn't too great, but that's what it reminds me of. Is that Arnold? Do not remove. You figure this handwritten note refers to the drawing below it. Interesting. Mysterious gap in the wall, which wants to be explored. Mysterious gap in the wall leads to somewhere. God, this is weird. God, very odd. I'm in the arcade rooms or something. This way is blocked. Can I do anything in here? Okay, I can't like smash my way through there. Interesting. Very weird. Ah, there's the panel. Must be. Looks like an access panel has been discreetly placed in the wall. There's a good chance this is one used to hide the supposed investigation documents. There may be a slim chance they're still there. Let's try this. Yes, you wedge the blade of the paint stripper into the edge of the recessed access panel. You gently pry the panel open enough to remove it and place it on the floor. What's that? Interesting, like lolly or something. What's this? Thinking about those mysterious files, you excitedly move the box closer for further inspection. Wow, there's quite a bit in here. Internal memos. It couldn't have happened at a better time, really. Right after the summer holidays, when turnover is low anyway. It's still a complete headache. At least we can get the place open again before the winter holidays. We'll have to really make the most of the festive season, though, to try and recoup. Richard. We don't talk about it. If anyone ever asks, you heard it was something to do with building structure around the water. That's all. We've been able to keep it quiet. If any of you try going to the press or the police, you will be ruined. You won't be believed. Whatever hope of any career or future prospects will be gone. Mark my words. F. You all must have heard the sad news about Jill. The company is planning a memorial event to her memory where all staff are invited and encouraged to donate funds towards her funeral arrangements. Susan. Sad news? Oh please. I don't know about a memorial. We should have a party instead, now that we're free of her passive-aggressive bullshit. They want us to donate? To her family? They're well off enough, don't you think? No idea why she was working here considering. Maybe she was on work experience from the Wicked Witch Academy. God. Some brutal comments. Well, we all heard the rumours about how she got to be a supervisor anyway. Ha ha ha. So long and goodbye to a stupid cow with shockingly thin skin. From what I heard, she had it coming. Blaming that poor kid and his family for what happened, and making us feel like idiots for being affected by it. R.I.P. to a workplace bully. I'll donate only if it's for a coal fund for a cremation to stop that witch from coming back. Insurance document. Mannyland family. It has been made clear to us that it is in the best interest of all parties that this matter is settled. After negotiations through our representatives, we were satisfied with the agreements made, and we consider this matter closed. As such, we can confirm all policies you held with us are now ended and existing contractual obligations have been transferred to a mutually agreed third party. While we are still willing to further assist you in any way that we can, we would please request that you send queries through the agreed third party as they'll need to be better suited to handling your needs. Senior Manager Douglas H. Beaton. I quit. I'm out. I told you I would. I can't stomach working here any longer. I can't pretend nothing happened. I don't know how any of you can. I'm not even getting paid enough as it is, and now this. I already told Cox that there's no way I'll be telling anyone about this. All I want is to move on and never think of it again. You can sue me into oblivion if any of this leaves my mouth. I don't care. I've given a copy of this to you and Andrew, just so that we're all clear on this. Barbara. Message string. I just can't believe it. Why would somebody break in only to steal a costume? There's no point in replacing it at this point. We'll be dead in a few months. Do you think Arnold had something to do with it? That was his costume. Fuck. Can we get the police to drop the case? I'll get right onto that. It may be a tad more complex as it's a criminal matter. We should be able to at least stop it going much further. Yes, that's fine. Keep them away from why we let him go. If the big boys find out about this, we're finished. Sharon, he's gone too far this time. I'm not having it. No more chances. I know he's going through a rough patch. That's not my problem though, is it? There's nothing else you or Susan can say to make me reconsider. Not again. The press would have a field day if they heard about this. As if we need any more scandals. Heaven knows how we hung on after 94. But I would much rather have been a manager for a business that ran out of money. Not the manager of a children's theme park, shut down due to turning a blind eye to a pervert on their staff. A child entertainer of all people. Yikes. He's done, Andrew. As requested, I've let Arnold know that we're on to him. Maybe we'll give him the time and motivation to sort himself out. I say though, I'm not overly fond of this behind closed doors approach to dealing with issues here. Bell. Oh, so Arnold is the pervert? Interview. I ran over as soon as I heard the scream start. They'd stopped by the time I got there. Norm was stood next to the edge, hands still hovering by the button. His face was white as he looked at me dead in the eyes, pure shock. I froze for a moment. This sinking feeling after seeing that look on his face. Blood starts thumping in my ears. Wide-eyed and mouth open, like stone he was. I start moving forward again. He says in this weak voice, don't look, and shakes his head a bit, more like flinches. Tries to raise an arm to stop me, but it's like all the strength drained out of him. You don't want to, he says. I think he was saying that to himself more than me. He was right though. David pauses here for several seconds with a fixed gaze to his left. Continued. As I approach, I start to see over, and the water is red, like bright red, and spreading up the trackway. Then I see something caught in one of the rollers. I can't figure out what I'm looking at. It's all kind of red and brown and orange and flat, like a furry bag or a hat. After another step or two I realise, human hair, still on the skin, but the skin isn't on the person. I freeze again and just stare at it for a moment, maybe only a second or two. Then I become aware of a sort of rhythmic noise coming from somewhere in front of me. But no, it's not the machine. The rollers aren't moving. I look all the way over the edge, to where the red is coming from, to the machinery, the gap between the rollers and conveyor, and I think I see a person. It's not quite right though. Bits of the wrong shapes, in the wrong places, moving wrong, too far apart. Some parts bending like they've been folded in half backwards. Then I see the eyes, looking at me from the edge of the machinery. No eyelids. Something is moving, and all at the same pace as the water. No, it's twitching. The hand. That sound. Wet wheezing. He's still alive. His body is under the rollers, and bits of him have been pulled inside the rollers, but he's got just enough left of his to keep staring at me and breathing, and he tries to move his jaw. It's still got skin. Tries to say something, but only makes this sound. David pauses again for a couple of seconds before experiencing an intense emotional response with physical symptoms that lasted several minutes. David was unable to continue with the interview. My God. That is absolutely traumatizing.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
God, I just keep discovering new things. I did not realize I could go down here. It's very ominous. Maybe this might lead me to the staff room. That'd be cool. God. How big is this area? It's It's like a maze. Where's this gonna lead me to? Wait a sec. Oh, this is the admin room. Wait a sec. How did I... Can I get back? Oh, come on. I'm heaps far away now.
We'll be right back.
Let me try the other way. Where does this take you to? Oh, is this the blocked off part? Oh, I forget what the oh, the arcade, that little secret section in the arcade room. Yep, I know that part. Okay. Interesting. Where does this take you to? It's disconnected. What? Interesting. It's like some Easter egg thing, maybe. Oh, how did I miss this? I think this is I think this is a secret or something else. You feel forgotten. What the hell? This is nuts. Whatever this is, it sits in the location you're expecting to find remains of the log flume ride. Oh my god. Oh, what's that over there? Something. Oh, gone now. Nuts. Oh, there's that thing again. Because, yeah, whenever I was in the maze, it said find the treasure. And I was like, it's surely got to be something. Oh, yeah, there's the rest of the park. That's nuts. Alright. Seems to be this, which is a bit creepy. Where's this going to take me to? Oh, you feel caught. Hello?
What?
You feel safe. You fell for a trap and were saved by a friendly face. Nuts. Thanks, Blue. Now, can you give me my key? So, yeah, I found out, like, I've had to play this game a few times because of just some bugs and all that, and one was I got the key for the farmhouse, and I wasn't sure how I got it. Oh wait, welcome to Mannyland. Yeah, I wasn't sure I got the key, and I unlocked the door. But then I realized, because I was just, you know, I'd stopped recording because I was trying to get to a certain point. I saw everything that I could see so far, and I didn't want to just keep using space and just record for no reason at all. So I was just, yeah, I was just turning off the recording while I fucked around, and I realized I had the farmhouse key, and I unlocked the door, and when I did that, I realized I wasn't recording. I was like, ah, shit, alright, I'll just go back to my save and hit record, and I did that, and I noticed my key was gone. I was like, what? And I didn't know how to get the key, I couldn't find it. I was worried I'd soft-locked myself. So I replayed it, and after talking to the developer, it's this blue guy that gives you the key. Yes, I'm enjoying it here. Can you give me a key, please? I'm hoping I'll get the key again. Because, yeah, apparently I could not work out how I got that key, but according to the developer, it's this blue guy that gives you the key. Pause. I'm starting to think that you keep closing me on purpose. No, I'd never do that. Yeah, stay closed. Okay then, I'll stay out of your way. Yeah, please do. Unless you want to give me a key.
A few moments later.
Hey, it's been a while. I thought you must be so busy with all these puzzles that you forgot about me. You're doing so well with them anyway, you've not needed my help at all. I know I'm quite boring, it's okay. Want to let you know I have a little something for you. Been saving it. I think now is a good time as you'll need it soon. Then you won't have to be bothered by me again. Finally! I got the key! You're aware of a new key item becoming part of your inventory. Thank you!
Well, it's about time.
Alright, cool. Strange key works and you unlock the door. Interesting hallway. Or like little transition room. Is this it? I pictured the area to be so much bigger. Oh. This is where that creature looked at me from. Or whatever it was. You try to turn the wheel one way, then the other, but won't move at all. You can hear a faint rattle from other mechanical parts inside the walls you try. The wheel itself, however, is stuck tight. Oh, that's annoying. What about this? The lever to a mysterious device likely inside the wall. This wheel won't budge an inch. You suspect the moving part is seized up through years of corrosion. Really? I thought there would be something real necessary out here for my progression, but no, it wasn't.
Think, Skinner, think.
With a short and carefully measured strike, you bang on the wheel with the hammer. A low metallic rattling reverberates through the wall for a brief moment. The wheel stops in place, followed by the clunking sound of a lock moving inside the wall. Seems stuck in place now. Oh, I have to use the hammer, okay. The lever moves down with a moderate amount of resistance as you pull. You hear a grinding sound coming from somewhere to the left of you until all sound ceases with a clank as the lever reaches its end point. Okay, that's cool. I wonder what it's done. Ah, I can open this now. Maybe that's what it was locking. The vent, interesting. Okay. Climb down the passage, let's do it. Gates open, come on in. Act 1, end. Continues in Act 2. So yeah, that was Death in a Party. And overall, a really cool game. It's got a very cool vibe thanks to the colourful and nostalgic art style. The cool music, the humour as well. From some of the like dialogue and the notes you read and all that stuff. And it's also quite unique in the sense that it's technically like a point and click, but you get the 4-dimensional movement as well. I find it makes it more immersive when you can walk around, which is really cool. Yeah, and it was free. Like at least like the Act 1 was free. And that's like a lot of gameplay. It took me a few hours to beat it and find some secrets and all that stuff. So it's pretty good for a free game. The only issue I have with it is it's quite rough around the edges at times. There were just a few little bugs, and yeah, there was just a few bugs like if I clicked on the node, it would close the game. I had to restart it. And the only issues I had with the game were the bugs. But like, it's understandable. It's just like, you know, it's the game only just released, and the developer is really quick to respond to you and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. You know, bugs are always going to happen, you can't avoid it, so I mean that part's not too bad. But also I feel like the game doesn't Like, I get it. Not holding your hand is cool, makes the game a bit more difficult, but I just feel like there are some things that occur that, like, would be nice to have a little bit more explanation. Like, for example, the farm key, which is the last thing I needed, and I did say it a bit while I was playing. But yeah, like, I got this key, I realized I wasn't recording, because I just wasn't properly thinking. I didn't even realize I got it, and then I was just trying any key to unlock the farm door, and I used the farm door key, and I unlocked it. I was like, oh, sick, that's awesome. I've been trying to work out for ages how to open this door. And then I realized I wasn't recording. I was like, oh shit, I'll go back to my save and do it again. And then when I opened the save, I didn't have the key anymore, and I was like, what? And I was going crazy, and I was like, where did this key go? And I thought I soft locked myself out of the game, and blah blah blah. I only realized I asked the developer, and he told me it's that blue character that gives you the key, and you have to like close him, and then he'll give you the key eventually, which, like, it's interesting, but it wasn't really logical. It's like, why did he just randomly give me a key? And it was really hard to work that out, you know. Like, I just would have preferred if I just found the key somewhere, like, not him just deciding to give it to me after interacting with him and then closing him. Like, yeah, it just made it really hard to work out how to get this key. It's just racking my brain. And then, like, other things, like some of those secrets where you could go, like, through the side of the arcade machine. You can go into that weird section. Apparently, like, that, I don't know if that particular part was unlocked from it, but I think it was. But once I got that emerald stone, it unlocked some secrets. Because there was one point where I couldn't go into that gap at the arcade machine, but then later on I could. And then also that secret section in the maze, which was pretty cool. I liked that secret. It was pretty interesting. But, like, I went through that maze quite a few times and never saw that. And then suddenly I saw that little secret. And yeah, I believe it's the emerald stone that does that, after reading some notes in the discussions and blah blah blah. Which, it's interesting and cool, but I just wish there would have been a little bit more of an indicator, like, that the emerald stone does that. Because, it's just, I don't know, I feel like it would be nice if the game held your hand a little bit more. But otherwise, yeah, really cool game. Developers put a lot of love into it, and it's cool the developers responding very quickly. The game has loads of potential. I'm really keen to see what Act 2 and 3 have in store. I definitely recommend giving it a go. It's free, and you get so much gameplay out of it. It's really creative. So yeah, that was Death in a Party. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time.